Welcome to this tutorial on the interface of the Ivory editor. On the top we have the logo and the name. Here you can change the name of the project, but if you click on these dots, you can get some extra settings like changing the dimension or the background color. On the right we got some basic buttons: an undo, a redo, a full screen, a save, which will be pressed very often, and an exit button. When you click on the exit button, it will ask you to save first or immediately exit the project. On the right we have our media. I've already added these videos to have something to view. You can filter or search your media over here, and we have the same tab for images and audio. Second, we have the Components tab. These are the Ivory things that make stuff interactive, like buttons, clocks, input fields, etc. In other tutorials I will explain how each of these things work. In the last tab we have widgets. These are custom-made scripts or plugins that open up new possibilities in Ivory. As this is a new project, there are no widgets yet. In the bottom you have a timeline, where you can drop your footage in. You can play it within the editor next to this timestamp, but my recommendation is to play it in preview mode, of course after saving the project. If you hover over the timeline, you see the Add button. Here you can add new layers or add a trigger. We will explain how these triggers work in other tutorials. When you've selected the media item, the attribute panel of this media opens up. Here we can see information of this media like name, duration, position and dimension. In the second tab, we see the interactions. When you hover over this tab, you see the Add button again, and we can add some interactivity, which will then show up in the tab. On the left, we have some useful tools for changing our media items. Here you can resize, skew, or rotate your items.